Iowa State University in Iowa. And it was a long process for us our relationship development. Well, long for one of us anyway. Lily understood things pretty clearly, much more quickly than I did.
So I was attending Iowa State University, a Bible study, and Randy was on stage doing a skit to teach about the Bible. And he was acting as a drunken man called Lucas McGraw. And that was the skit. And I sat there and I looked at him and I thought, that is the most handsome man I have ever seen in my entire life. He is danger. I'm going to stay far away from him because I don't intend to get married for a long time. I want a career, and I had to be at least 29 before I got married. I was 17 at the time. And in my family, 18 is marriageable age, and anything older.
My first memory of her was when she was working at a Hardee's restaurant close to campus, and I noticed that she was a very special looking person. I thought, that's interesting. And then we attended the same church together at Iowa State, so our paths, it was a large church, but our paths would cross. But then ultimately we both were studying journalism at Iowa State University, and that's where we started attending classes together and doing internships together, and found out we lived just a block apart, so we'd end up walking back and forth together. So we got to know each other gradually as we went along.
The moment that I knew I wanted to marry him was we were working for a newspaper, walked home together, found out that his mother was a widow at 45. My mom was a widow at 46. He had 4 sisters and 1 brother. I had 4 brothers and 1 sister. We both started out to be doctors, and we switched to journalism because that's how we wanted to change the world. And of course I thought he was the most handsome man, and I was like, this is the guy.
Nothing you can say can tear me away from my God. Nothing you could do, 'cause I'm stuck like glue to my God. I'm sticking to my God like a stamp to a letter like bird.
There was one kind of key moment in this when it was related to our internships, where my mother met Lily in an official capacity, and then it was a few weeks, maybe a few months later, some other situation had come up, and my mother said in a very uncharacteristic way, well, why don't you take that nice girl Lily out? My mother had never been a matchmaker like that before, so then I knew something has to be special about this.
Love is only true in fairy tales.
We have 3 children, Benjamin, John, Bengfort, and John after Randy's brother and his grandfather. Benjamin, son of my right hand, he's our oldest.
I guess probably I was a little bit more sensitive than you guys were to how our parents grew up, and they really wanted a very different life or experience for us than they had. So Dad grew up on the farm and Mom grew up in Guyana, and they were always concerned that we got the most out of everything, but still ingrained, instilled a sense of hard work and dedication to doing things well and not quitting and not letting anything finish, and we got that from their background. So I know that I focused a lot on, making sure that we were doing things the right way and working hard and not taking for granted the stuff that we had, because, we knew that they didn't grow up with a lot, and we did.
18 months later, we had Christina Davy Bengfort. Davy is the traditional middle name of all of the girls in my family, so she got that as her middle name. Christina after Christ, but that was a compromise between Randy and I. We give her a middle name as a tradition, but we'll call her Davy as her first name. So that's what we did.
Bengfort experience for me is loving to learn. I think that's what I got out of my childhood and my adulthood and from my parents, is that every day is a learning experience, and learning is fun. It's an exploration, and every day was new, and you could check out life and learn to love life.
Bethany Davy Bengfort. She also has the same middle name, Bethany. She's our youngest, so the first two are 18 months apart, and Bethany is 3 years younger than Davy.
What I like most about Mom and Dad is their spirit of generosity and how kind and compassionate they are to everyone. And they're also just really fun-loving people and really know how to throw a party, and I think that's great.
Ben is married to Jacqueline Hannah, formerly Hannah, now Bengfort, from North Dakota, where they met at the U.S. Naval Academy when they served there together. And Davy is married to Andrew Keller, whom they met at Dickinson University, and who both of them spent some time working in China and got to know each other. Ben and Jackie have 2 children, Irina and Henry.
Ben has Randy's looks and build, the forehead, the chin, everything. Randy's looks, my skin color, and my personality. Definitely me. Davy is definitely Randy's personality, and I think Bethany is a combination of the two of us.
I think our trip across the country as kids, when we did that road trip to California, that was pretty amazing, and it was all the kids plus both of our grandmothers traveling cross country. I remember sleeping on the floor of the minivan, which I don't think any parent would do these days on a 3,000-mile journey, but that's where I slept, was right by the door, out of a seatbelt.
I mean, I probably remembered it better than you. I was a little bit older, but we went to these big sand dunes and traveled across the Southwest, the Petrified Forest in California, and we traveled a lot as kids in that van. And I remember that was sort of very important, being together and being a family and traveling together. It was always very special.
They're all extremely intelligent, amazing people. We're very proud because both of our mothers valued education for us, and now our children, Bethany's a lawyer, Ben is going to be a doctor in computer science, and Davy has her master's and works in global policy, for the semiconductor industry. So we're very proud of them all, and I'm sure their grandparents are as well.
Well, I think the family traditions that I know are all based around celebration, that our family really knows how to celebrate, whether it's a 40th anniversary or a birthday or a Thursday. We really go above and beyond for each other, and that's something I really want to carry on to my future family.
I think the great thing I love about my parents is that they brought out the best in me and taught us to be our best in whatever that best was.
I'm certainly very thankful for our parents, and we would not be the people that we are today without them, and now they're great grandparents, and I'm glad that they're still around. Thankful every day.
Some people say faith is a childish game. Play on children like it's Christmas Day. Sing me a song, sing me a melody, sing out loud your symphony.
Especially in times when illness or something just reminds us that it's not going to be like this forever.
I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you to live forever underneath the sky Take courage when the road is long. Don't ever forget you are never alone. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you